Sex and Race, Volume 1, written by Joel Augustus Rogers. Joel Augustus Rogers was a Jamaican-American author, journalist, and historian who contributed to the history of Africa and the African diaspora. He was born in Negril, Jamaica, in 1880. His dad was a school teacher, minister, and a plantation manager in Jamaica. After serving in the British Army at Port Royal, Jamaica, Rogers moved from Jamaica to Harlem, New York. In 1909, Rogers enrolled in the Chicago Art Institute, where he attended art classes while working as Pullman porter, a job that allowed him to travel along the USA and made him to have access a wide variety of books and libraries. In 1920, he began writing for the Negro Press. He also wrote for the Pittsburgh Courier and served as sub-editor for the Daily Negro Times. Years later, in 1930, he went on his own initiative to the coronation of Haile Selassie, who presented him with a coronation medal. In this same year, he was elected to membership in the Paris Society of Anthropology. He was also a member of the American Geographical Society, the Academy of Political Science, and the American Association for the Advancement of Society. Rogers has made a great contribution to publishing and distributing little-known African history facts through books and pamphlets. In this first volume of Sex and Race, Joel Augustus Rogers questions the concept of race, the origins of racial differentiation, and the root of color problem. Rogers surmised that a large percentage of ethnic differences are the result of social factors. This volume gathers the uncollected, unexamined history of Black people. This book is an attempt to point out the absurdity of racial divisions. This volume also marshals the data he had collected as evidence to prove his underlying humanistic thesis. People were one large family without racial boundaries. In this book, Rogers conducts a biographical portrait of Africa and African leaders. This study has a major influence on Black print culture, attempting to improve relations in the US. Rogers challenges white supremacist tracts aimed at disparaging the history of contributions of people of African descent to world civilizations. Rogers addresses issues such as the lack of scientific support for the idea of race, the lack of Black history being told from a Black person's perspective, and the fact of intermarriage and unions among people throughout history. Thanks for watching.